Better. I'm back. Hopefully. Well, I'll wait for the stream to catch up. Probably. Yep. Okay. We're back. Yeah, I just restarted the stream, and that fixes it. I don't know why that's happening. I have a suspicion now because I have a VPN that I usually have on, and I was turning it off, but I wasn't. I was holding it just pause for an hour. It might be related to that. Because I didn't do the thing of actually telling it to wait till I turn it back on. So every hour it started back up, and it happened again recently, and I think that might have been why the sound borked out. But okay. Doop 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 doop. First of all, let me just double check that I put these things back where I found them. Process recording. Wait, no, I can check that. Close. Run. And if this works, I'm gonna do that. And I assume that's going to work because it's already worked before. I'm going to do this pull request. Added a use multi-processing checkbox to process recording folder panel. Also made the Blender scene start at frame 0 instead of 1. Wasn't able making the changes requested by, I believe it's AJC-Git. I don't know if that's going to reach him. Wasn't able to set the frame rate of the Blender scene easily because we need to fix how we handle the timestamps, FPS, etc. to make that easier. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I might have help at some point that I need to ask for. Right now, it's I don't feel so much blocked about technical things so much as it's just time in the day, brain space. And I have not been doing much free mocap development myself, but I've been doing other stuff, but I've been facilitating people in my lab doing it, and it's been really gratifying to watch work get done on the project that's not me. Love that. And we're starting to branch that out. Now I think that workflow has gotten pretty nice, in the in-lab workflow, which has sort of precipitated a lot of the moving. I think this is a different person. I'll just say, because I don't know what their username is. Sorry, random person. Yeah. But yeah, thanks though. I appreciate that. And but yeah, it's been good. We're getting to a place now where there's going to be more. We're opening up development for more people. Trying to get more actual open source people on board, which is challenging because it's managing external people is it's its own kind of challenge. I think we're gonna find ways to do it. I think it's a plugins system is how a lot of open source stuff happens, where you build a plugin system where like you can sort of like, hey, I made some random person's like, hey, I made something that that would work with your system. It's like, okay, we'll make it in the plugin format, and then people can work on that and develop it and build their own like additions and sort of pieces for free mocap, and I don't have to like be a bottleneck. We don't have to like do as many like quality checks for that kind of stuff. We just built a protocol for building plugins. And then if a plugin is good enough and sort of like becomes like, useful enough feature, then we can sort of incorporate it into the main project. That's kind of how Blender handles add-ons, like how Grease Pencil became the 2D animation wing. Okay, I could just match this. But I'm going to request. Actually, I'll ask Philip. Hey, Philip, do you know why the flake? Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I've like I work in college settings, and it's really fascinating to see that a lot of the kids these days, a lot of them are technical marvels. Absolutely, they've been born into it and they live it and breathe it. But a lot of them are not. Like, there's this really horrible thing I've noticed where a lot of young people are not as good as technology as we kind of think they would be, because all of their interaction with technology has been through web apps, the internet, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And so like actually getting into your computer, like I've worked with students that didn't know that like folders and files existed on computers. They didn't know what that was because they only had ever interacted with like websites and web portals and like these like corporate clean versions of software. And it's just like, man, fuck that. Oh, nice. Academia. Another toxic sludge pit. Okay, brain. I'm done. I'm done for the day. We've done it. We've done a lot. Is failing? How can I fix it? Comment. Yes. Great. We've done a lot. We implemented a whole new feature. A little checkbox. And did I do anything else? No, I just implemented that feature. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I like coding on. I think this is a good use of time. Makes it more interesting for me because it's like I get to like talk to you and feel like I'm like every time I do this, it's like, all right, I'm doing this. I'm like helping this project because I'm like helping people know about it and like working on there's like a passive education component of this project that's always been really like sort of like understated but ever present, which is sort of like, yeah, this is a tool that does a thing. It's also secretly an educational platform that's going to teach you stuff. So being here to talk about it is good. Also, oh, nice. Thank you. I don't use LinkedIn much, but I do somewhat. And my postdoc, my former postdoc, he's a professor now. He just got a job at University of Cincinnati. He uses LinkedIn a lot. And I will be happy to see who you are in real life, you tropical geek. Oh, you mentioned tropical stuff. That was why you mentioned tropical stuff. You're tropical. Ah. That's where I'm at. Okay. Who do I throw you at now? I'm going to raid you on someone small enough to notice. Ugh. Paleontologizing. Oh, nice. All right. I don't know who they are, but I support this. I support this dinosaur guy. It's skeletons. There's like that's a connection, right? There's a whole skeleton vibe for free mocap. These guys talking about skeletons. So he can show up and just spam him with skulls, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah." Or don't do that if it's toxic. I don't know what the rules are. Be polite. Raid? How do I raid? God, it's been so long. Raid? What's the word? How do you raid things? Oh wait, I have to be logged in. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico from Chicago. /raid channel name. That's what I thought. /raid. Oh, right. My Streamlabs was not. This was. I knew this. I discovered this and kept discovering it. I was not logged in on Streamlabs, so it wasn't letting me do it. So I'm going to fix that here, but I have to get my password. And I say that, and then it's like, what? I'm going to send you a text message, because that's before I did. Okay, there it is. And send. Okay, y'all are gonna get sent over to this paleontology friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I love you. Stick around. We'll see where we can go. And I'm gonna go look at a tree. Mwah. Mwah. Thanks.
How did your stream go? Tell me about it.
Hi.
Thank you for the raid.
Went good. I'm building an open
What a great name. Thank you for the follow.
FOSS markerless mocap software. So I was doing some coding on that. We can be Skelly buddies.
Building an FOSS markless mocap software. What is that? Can you elaborate a little bit? That has sailed over my head. I'm not entirely sure what that is. But it sounds cool. Let me show you one of the things that I'm working on. One of the things I do here is 3D printing.
Nice.
Dinosaur skulls and stuff
The
like
software.
that. And a new one I'm going to be working on is our Pawpawsaurus here, which is a kind of armored plant-eating dinosaur. Holy cow, there's the skull. Let me smaller it a little bit so you can actually see it. Yeah. Pretty cool. There's the eye socket, nostril, eye socket. There we go. Yeah, but I'm going to print this life size. We're talking all about armored dinosaurs today because I've gotten a few armored dinosaurs in the mail.